Hello everybody. How are you all doing this afternoon? Welcome in. My name is Chivis. Today we are working on our sunflower piece by Van Gogh. This is a piece that I purchased on Etsy and I am working on an 18 count fabric. I am feeling a little bit better today. My voice sounds a little bit better. My nose sounds a little bit better. Which I am very happy for. So currently we have our top here. I am missing a few stitches there, but I'll go back in and fill them in later. I'm realizing now that I should be doing the less number of stitches before I do the most number of stitches. So I guess we can start by doing that today. I guess. So the first number I am looking for is 3811. So I was a little bit late today because I have been trying to figure out how to attach or how to get the camera, or no, my tablet to mirror my screen. The app that I had hasn't been working well. It's been doing really crazy things. So I gave up on it. I uninstalled it. And it didn't give me time to figure it out. So you won't have it today, but hopefully by next time we will have that completed or working well. Alright, so I'm starting with 3811 and I only have 2 stitches here. Yep. Alright, so that's when I'm going to get started. And hopefully all of this goes well. I may need to adjust my clamps. So I finally have clamps that work, that allow me to have 2 hands free. Yay! So that's very exciting. I also bought a new pair of scissors, which I'm very excited for. I know it's just scissors, but they look fantastic. I'll show those to you in just a bit. And I purchased a set of magnets that will help me with not losing my needle as much as I have been. So we're just going to do our 2. I don't like a small number of stitches, but they have to get done. I know. But anyway, a few stats on this current piece. I am at 0.48%. Let me lower my light a little bit. Alright, so now I'm just going to kind of set this on. So I've been doing this method of ending my thread, which is kind of just poking it out a few stitches later, and then I can just cut it and eventually it'll get caught with the rest of them. So these are my scissors, well, clippers, whatever you want to call them, but they are fantastic because you can get really close to the end of, or close to the fabric. So I'm just going to snip it there, and they're metal, so I kind of just have them. I put the magnets here close to the clamp. The clamp is made out of metal, so it works wonders in holding it. Alrighty, so we've completed those 2. I need to work on making myself a, what is it called? those like charts for holding your needles. A needle board, duh. Yes, a needle board. Um, so I'll eventually get that done. Do I have any more of those in the earlier? Oh, I do. All right, so I'm gonna go back a little bit, and I'm gonna get those completed. 1, 2, 3. Here, which is only one stitch. It's only one stitch here, so we're gonna get those done just so we can get them out of the way. This is the second piece when I started it that I had started on anything other than a 14 count. So I'm kind of working my way away from just a 14 count. So since this one is a single ninja stitch, I am going to secure it a different way, which I'm just going to make a little pin stitch there. And then I'll cut this part, and then we'll eventually get rid of this part as well. And this one I am going to clip all the way to the end there, just like this one. There. Perfect, perfect. We are making progress today. And then we're going to make our way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, right here. And we start with. I'm super excited because the World Cup is starting, and I cannot wait. Oh, wrong way. I gotta start from the top. So you guys are gonna hear me talk about the World Cup a lot, just FYI. That way, and then we have this one. That manner. Hello, Sarah. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. How is your day going so far? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How are you doing on this, well, Tuesday afternoon for me? Don't know what time it is for you. My sister's name is also Sarah. Lovely name, by the way. Alrighty. Making progress. I need to work in a more organized manner, I've noticed. I like to skip around a lot. I like to jump around from side to side, and I need to work. This one I think is the most organized piece that I have. Usually I just kind of follow in this way here. But I'm kind of trying to make myself stick to some sort of pattern for this one, which is very hard for me. Alright, we have those. We finished that one. Jumping over to here. There's another piece that I'm starting soon. I know I wasn't going to. Octopus Garden. Who is that by? I don't think I've seen it before. I will definitely look it up to take a look. This one is Sunflowers by Van Gogh. This is my second Van Gogh piece Technically third because I'm doing 2 Starry Nights. A mini, like a very mini, and the regular big size. I'm so happy that I can finally use both of my hands. It's a little bit hard because I'm not used to it as much, but now that I have the holders or the clamps that I purchased, makes it so much easier. Let's see how much faster I become. Stitching like lightning. I started a new crochet project today that's probably going to take me a while because I get distracted with everything. Hopefully it's done by winter. It is a sweater that I started crocheting. So if it is done by winter, then we will be on track. Can't guarantee that'll happen though. I've been wanting to move furniture around in my room, and I haven't done that either, to reorganize my computer better, in a better spot. I've been wanting to finish my quilt, and I haven't done that. Jim's like, oh, okay, gotcha. I'll definitely check it out. There's just so much I want to do, and so little will to do it because I'm here cross stitching instead. But that's fine, right? I say it's all right. Oh yeah, there's another pattern I want to start. Well, there's two. I purchased both of them on Etsy. One of them is I've had for longer, which is a sampler on sewing notions. It is a single color, but I want to spice it up and use different colors. So I'm just trying to figure out what combination of colors I want to use for it. And then the other one I recently purchased is called Old Kitchen, Vintage Kitchen, something like that. I bought it on Etsy and it looked cute. So I also want to start that one. Then I say I don't want to start any more projects, and who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I'm lying to myself. I do need to work on finishing a few pieces though. Definitely. Alright, that was the end of this color. So we're going to just finish off this thread here. Make a little pin stitch. Come up here and snip. Beautiful. Aren't they great? They're fantastic. It took me a while to decide on buying them, but now that I did, I'm glad that I did. And the remaining thread is not long enough, so we're gonna go ahead and put it in our little thread bin and move on to the next color. So I don't know how I want to work on this. I don't know if I want to complete this yellow. I think I'm going to work on this row today. This row right here has a lot of the same colors. Alright, let's find the next color. It's a lot of the same color, so 747. 747 is a light blue. I will be using a lot of light blue. I think 747 is a color that has the most stitches on this project. Oh, I have a magnet. I have a magnet now. I need to work on making them into like cute little needle minders. They're just like coin magnets right now. And even then I lost a needle yesterday. I have no idea where it landed. It was in my hand one time, 1 second, and then it was gone. Gone forever. Gone, but not forgotten. Alright, we're working on this section here. Should be fun. I think I'm gonna work downward. That'll get this one out of the way soon. Most of these stitches here are 747s, so perfect. So now I can go and do Danish stitch. I love Danish stitching. It's my favorite. So here I think I'm going to do something a little bit different just to trap this thread behind it here. Perfect. Oh no, oh no. It's not in the correct space. There we go. Right. There we go. travel over this way just to complete this stitch really quick. You'll need to move out of the way. There you go. Try not to have my hand in the way, but and we're going to finish this one back down here. I like to feel the back of my fabric just to make sure that I didn't have any knots. I usually tend to get a bit, and they're very annoying. Alright, let's keep going. So all of these, except these down here, are the same color, which is great. Perfect. Now that I think it is secure enough, I'm just gonna clip that. And there we go. One less tail in the way. I went running again yesterday after a week. I didn't run for a whole week, and I had been sick, and I don't know if I have allergies, but oh my goodness, I felt like I was going to not make it. It was a very big struggle. She has been, right? I know that she has, these past few weeks has had to cancel a few of her streams for late classes and her husband being sick. I mean, it's a blessing to have a lot of work, right? But sometimes, I mean, as long as she's taking care of herself, wouldn't you agree? But some of us are picking up the slack and getting in those streams. I'm so glad I get to be on break, but I know that when I go back to work, I kind of disappear. Everybody tells me that I fall off the face of the earth. So I've got to take advantage these next few weeks that I have. Ooh, I missed a hole, missed a hole, missed a hole. I caught it, I caught it. Let me quickly switch my charger to my tablet because I know I was about to. There we go. Perfect. Perfect timing. Let me look up your octopus piece. I'm intrigued. Octopus Garden by Jim Zuckerman. Ooh, I've seen it before. Yes, I know. I know which one it is. That is a very nice piece. How far along are you on that one, Zara? Did you just start it? Are you midway? How long have you been working on it? Etc. Etc. I'm realizing that I think I work faster with a single hand than with both of my hands. A little piece. There we go. All right, another row down. We have 3 more. Yeah, she put that she was running, Yogi said that she was running late on a few classes that she was teaching. That's why I decided to just stream right now. I usually stream a little bit later, but you don't want to work that hard. I know, but sometimes, I mean, if you enjoy what you do, you know, either that or if you need the money. But I agree. I usually don't like to work. I remember when I had other jobs, I would never, hardly ever work overtime because no, I'd rather have my time off. Usually, when I have to work my non regular hours, is because I have to, not by choice. Hardly ever by choice. They offered me summer school this year if I wanted to teach summer school again. I did it last year, and I said no, thank you. I would rather have my time off. Ooh, had a sneeze. I was able to mute just in time. If not, I would have blown somebody's ears out. Ah, I know what I did. I know what I did. Made a little bit of a mistake, but that's okay. You guys can't see what I'm doing. You guys can't see the mistake. Well, you're farther than me than on this one. I'm just at 0.51%, and I started it a while back. That's nice, though. I started this one May 16th. The only reason I remember it was on May 16th was because that's the day that we did the marathon, the 10-hour marathon. That's why I remember. All right, so my limit is going to be this block here. I'm gonna get this area done first before I move on. However, I do have the pages section. This green one is a page. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do this. I need to get a bigger hoop for this one so I can work on bigger areas. Those smaller hoops kind of like keep me contained. Out of the three size fabrics that I've currently worked with, I think I like 18 the most. 18 with the double strand, I think, is what has been working best for me. I'm doing a 22 with double strand and a 22 single strand. I don't know. I think 22 single strand, 18 double strand. Oh no, you skipped two, you skipped two, you skipped two. Almost made another mistake. Come on, come on. Perfect. Oh, I should have done those two. I'm gonna run out of thread. There, perfect. It must be nice, right? Being able to stay at home. Gives you time to do things that you want to do, that you have to do. It's a great option. No. All right. I'm gonna have to end this one very soon. Let me just hide it behind. If you're new here and you see me hear me hitting the microphone or see me hitting the camera, it's something that we do around here. Come on, come on, come on. I'm going to end this thread. Since I'm moving down, I'm going to end it somewhere around here. Alright. Question is, do we continue working with that color? Or do we move on? Move on to something else. No, I think I'm going to keep working with that color. 747. This first side corner here is a lot of blues. Blues, blues, blues. Not until here is where we get to the yellow. It's gotta get done, right? Perfect. That is complete. $20 count. I haven't tried 20 count. I should give it a shot to see how it works. I really have been enjoying the 18 count though. 18 count 1/1. Suzanne, which Suzanne? I know there's like Susans and Suzannes and what's her channel name? Maybe I've been, a few of them have been popping up on my YouTube portals, so. One, two. I have sneaked in and watched a few different people. I'm usually a lurker though, so I just sit there and watch and stitch. I'm usually doing multitasking when I watch YouTube, so. let me move you guys a little bit this way because I realize that my hand is in the way. Maybe if I turn you all a bit this way. Motion warning. Two, none, three, perfect. I miscount a lot, so I gotta make sure that I'm counting correctly. That is the wrong one. There we go. All right, we're doing good. I think. Gotta get back to this area here. Alright, I think this needs to be cut. There we go. Okay. Where are we there? Right here. Right there. Go, and then we jump to here. Spinning yarn designs. No, I don't think I have. I'll need to look her up. Or maybe? I'll look her up either way. Alright, I am going to park my thread on this one just because. However, I could continue down. I might do that and work back around this way to this yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna move down to this and then move to this row. Oops. Ooh. I need to work on my posture. Feel like, yeah, I definitely had a few loops in the back. I don't like those. I don't like those. Anyway, we're gonna keep on going. Hello, people that are walking in or clicking in. I appreciate having you here. If it is your first time, my name is Chivis. If it is not your first time, then welcome back. My name is still Chivis though. Won't change. If it is the first time here on my channel, I recommend looking around. We have all types of crafts. Currently, I have only live streamed cross stitching, but I do all forms of crafts. Hence the name of the channel. Do a bit of knitting, cross stitch, sewing, editing, etc., etc. Hello, Stitching Jerry. Am I saying your name correctly, Jerry? Glad you're here. Are you, by any chance, a cross stitcher as well? Hello, welcome. If you are a cross stitcher, what are you working on? Enlighten us. If you guys have any tips, tricks, or more, please definitely share them with me. I am fairly new to this trade. I started in January of this year. Well, revisited in January of this year. I had started in 2022 with a kit that I had purchased at Walmart. That it took me quite a while to finish because I moved, it was packed up, and then it was just lying there for a while until I took it back up, finished it, and now we are here. 8, 9, 10 projects later? Maybe? Not sure. Thank you. This is, well, the painting originally is a Van Gogh painting. It is called Sunflowers by Van Gogh. And I have a particular preference for Van Gogh pieces. So, yeah, I purchased this pattern on Etsy, along with the Starry Night and a Moon one that I'm working on. I need to live stream the Moon one. It's a lot of green stitching, but I think it'll help me and motivate me to work on it a little bit longer, because it's taken quite a while. I love it though. It's the piece that started it all. I think after this one I'm going to move down and work on the flowers a little bit more. Start working down here because though I love blue, sometimes stitching the same color over and over and over again gets a little boring. Just a tad bit. There we go. Forgot I had put my armrest down and I was wondering why my arm was getting tired. A few years ago they had a well, not interactive, it was a immersive Van Gogh exhibition. I got to go to 2 locations in 2 different cities, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Sunflowers was one of the pieces that was there. Starry Night was another one. It was very interesting. I really enjoyed it. I think we can finish these stitches here. I'm going to play a little bit of thread roulette. Perfect. And then we're going to, oh no, don't lose it. End it somewhere over here, and then we'll, oh man, we lost one of them. Let me take it back out and then we'll fix it later. That's fine. Alrighty, I'm gonna move down here to work a little bit on the yellow. Just a little bit. Let's see, what colors do we have? $38.21. I only have 2 stitches. Well, I'd have a few stitches. All right, 38.21 is a yellow-ish. Well, duh, right? If it's the flowers, it's a yellow. 821. And I'm going to continue to park my threads on this one, just like I have these down here, because I'm trying to stay within my limits. Set my own rules just so I can break them. Alrighty, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the one. There we go. See some blue here. There we go. There and then here. It's only 4 stitches, I think, that I'm doing here. Well, do we have anything? We don't. All right. I know this one's a little bit far, but I'm gonna park it up here. Just for just. No. There we go. All right, let's see. Next, yellow color. I should have is this one. Oh, it's like it's more like a burnt something. 782, color 782. 762. 782. Here we go. I used to be so good at needle threading. Apparently, no longer. So annoying sometimes. But, oh well. Come on now. There we go. Got it. Got it. Okay. Oh, I like this color. It contrasts, or it pops against the lighter yellows. It makes it look good. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you enjoy the content, of course. Glad to have you stick around longer. I'm just getting a little knot. writing. Let's see. 3, 4. We're going to pause right there. So that one is going to be our parking one. Perfect. It's looking fabulous at the moment. Let me bring yours a little bit lower. There we go. Alright, alright. We should have a little bit of more yellows just to fill in that flower. Oh, this one's only 3. 728 is our next one. 728. Here we go. Three down here, and then we'll park. So funny because all these yellows look the same. It's alright, I can tell the difference. Hello, those of you that are coming in, welcome. It's great to have you here. My name is Chibi, so we're currently stitching Sunflowers by Van Gogh. If you are new, my name is Chivis, and I like to craft. This next one we have a few stitches here. 833. 833 has a tinge of green, seems to me. Don't mind me while I fight with my floss cards. starting up here. Alright, making sure that I don't have any other stitches higher up. I'm intrigued. What happened here? Alright, got it. It's all fine. Whoops, sorry. That was a big one. Apologize. I really need to work on making myself a needle board. Now this one has a farther way to travel, but it's just for placeholder purposes. Great, let's move along. What other colors do we have? This one, 780. Did I not do that one already? I didn't. It's the opposite side. I usually have a really hard time deciding which colors I want to do. That's what takes up a lot of my time. 3819. 3819. Perfect. one's a little bit more on the green, yellow green. I'm trying to follow my rules as best I can. This one technically is the next stitch, like right there. But I decided to stop on this line, so I'm making myself stop on this line. And it is very hard. Alrighty, the next one. We have one that only has one stitch. Where are you? Well, we have this one. We can do that one. 644. I'm gonna do that one instead. 644. Don't have that much self-control. I usually don't either. I don't follow cross stitch rules. I tend to just grab a piece of thread and however long it takes me to finish it. And if I confess, it's usually because I hate stopping and starting threads. I hate it so much. So I just try to get one strand and finish it. I don't like edges, like the starting and ending threads. It's very annoying to me. So I'm really trying to, but again, like I said that with this top, and I'm already starting to move. You know, like I'm surprised I was able to keep this end here. Just trying to finish here and then move over back this way. I was gonna do it page by page, but I realized that this first page was gonna be a lot of that blue and white. Like a lot of blue and white. So I don't know. I make rules to break them, you know? I guess I realized that I also do cross country. I didn't realize that's what it was called until a few weeks ago. As long as you're having fun, that that's the game. The name of the game. I think, at least. How do you feather your edges, Sarah? Tell me more. I I get that, Jerry. I really do. I don't. There's no rhyme or reason for my parking. I just kind of put it on the next stitch, next color stitch. Like for example, these out here, I know that's not where they're going to stay. I'm gonna have to end the thread eventually because it's too long of a piece for me, you know? Um, but for now, I'm kind of just going with it. But yet again, like if it gets trapped in the bag, then I'm okay with that. I don't know. Again, have fun. That's my justification for for pretty much everything. I have many whips. I do. If you want to check them out, I do a monthly update. I record weekly, but I put out the video every month. It is under the playlist Stitch by Stitch, maybe? Not exactly sure, but let me double check where. It is called. Let me see what playlist it's under. Oh, Cross Stitch Year Round is what the playlist is called. And that one, I think the video that I posted, not yesterday, but last week, it gives you all of the updates of all of the patterns that I've started. I don't think I've started anything since then. However, I do have two more that I'm planning to start very, very soon. very randomly. I try to make a pattern but end up just stitching whatever. Hey, so you're one of mine, Sarah. I like the way you work. I like the way you think. It's worked out for you, right? Awesome. Definitely. Yes, check them out. I can show you two of them that I have. Well, three of them actually that I have right now with me. I don't mind showing them off. This one I'm gonna have to move eventually because it's very far away. Just don't feel like ending it right now. I should. I don't want to. But I'm going to park that one right here. And then mark that one as done. Alright, let me move you guys a little bit back. This one, these two are part of a paper challenge on a YouTube channel that I've been following. Slow Stitch Yogi, I believe it is called. And they're minis. So I have the Starry Night, again by Van Gogh. And it is about a fourth done. I don't have much more to do. I have 3 rows on this side and then about 2 rows down here. So it's a little bit more than a fourth done. That's the first one. And then the other mini that I have, this one is the images The Scream by Edvard Munch. And it is also about a fourth done, which I just need to move up this way and then over to this side. So those are 2 that are paper, strictly paper patterns only. They were PDFs and I just printed them off. This one is one that I was working on yesterday. I'm about 50% done, 54 I think % done. And it is a pattern that I purchased on Etsy. It's a set of 5 and they're dinosaur skulls. And I've been working on filling in. The dinosaur is pretty much done. Well, it is actually all done. The skull, I just need to finish filling in the flowers, a little bit of the orange, and then most of the green that I still need to fill out. But then the rest of it is just background stitches. So those are 3 that I have here at hand. I have the moon one that I'm working on. I have galaxy gazing, something like that. That's a free Heaven and Earth design that I got on the page. I also have, I recently started last week the Pretty as a Picture. That one I found on the Cross Stitch Studio page. This one obviously, and I think I may or may not be missing a few, but I think that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to start a sampler very soon, and I also have a kitchen one that I'm going to start. I think that's currently where I'm at. How about you, Jerry? What are you working on currently, or any whips that you have? I'm still trying to get this. There we go. I think I got it. No. Alright, I'm going to try to finish filling in this. Alright, that one. That one only has 2. I know what happened there. I forgot to do these 2 stitches. I already have the thread part down here, but we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it another day. Not right now. 780 only has 3 stitches. Let's do 780 now. I'm wondering if I can get away with, what color is that? need to be good. I need to follow follow the pattern. 780. I'm currently stitching on Tonight We Ride by Autumn Lane. I have a Stitchman Darcy whip and I plan to stitch on this weekend. I have the whips, but I'm very much a monogamous stitcher. I thought I was a monogamous stitcher until Yogi. If you haven't visited Yogi's channel, definitely take a look. Very bad influence, though. Very bad influence. We appreciate it. The first pattern that I started with, let me show you what I have. Media file, no. Let me show you what I started with. And that was the pattern that it was, again, it was one of the kits that I had purchased at Walmart. I actually have it right here as well. I did finish this one. This is the only finish that I've had so far. It is, ooh, this one. And then I went about, and when I finished that one, I purchased this one on Etsy. I mean, I purchased a whole bunch of them on Etsy, but I purchased this one. And this is where it all began. I started this one in January. And then I realized that all of this dark that you see is a single color. All of it. It does have a white border around it. All of it is 934. So if I would have just stuck to one particular pattern, I would have quit already, unfortunately, because I would have gotten bored so fast. And I started top left corner. Again, that was my first piece, full coverage. So it took a lot of figuring out. I've learned a lot since then, and I love it. But I'm glad that I ventured out to not having just one piece. Now I have a lot though, and I want to finish them all, and I can't. 13 whips. 13 whips currently. Nice. I was gonna stick to 8 only, but you know, just keeps growing. Sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. I know. The moon one is labor of love, definitely. I started venturing into actually doing the moon now. I, for the most part, have done just the background stitches, but I definitely need to finish it, and I love it. I really do. Again, if you get a chance to watch the update video that I put, I think it was last week, on all of the floss stuff that I've done, you'll see you'll see all of the green stitches that I've completed. I like it because it is a lot of just mindless work, because it's the same stitch. I get to do Danish a lot, and I kind of just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I get bored with that, and then I want to see color, so I'll switch projects. If you want to do a space one, I wanted to do a space one too, and I think this is the one up to right now the one that has most colors. It is. Let me switch it out really quick. It is actually the Galaxy one that I started, and it's a free pattern. It's very tiny. Let me make it bigger. This one. This is the one that I'm working on. That is the space one. I really, really like it. I started working center, and I've currently been working my way up to get to that orangey part. I'm still like around the bluish, purplish. They're like in the center. But again, a lot of the projects that I have blocks of the same color. But this is a really nice piece. The best thing is that it was free. That one, that Galaxy one is the one that I'm doing on 22 count. 22, now I messed up everything, sorry. 22 count, two strands, double strand. And I think I like one strand on 22 better, which is the pretty as a picture one that I've been working on. That I just started actually last week. All right, there we go. We're back. You have the Galaxy one too, Sarah. Were you the one that said that you had the pretty as a picture one as well? Yes, it's free on Have It in Designs. If you go under free, I think it says free patterns. It's that one, and there's an owl one, I believe. Not entirely sure. Have you started the pretty as a picture one yet? That one I also started on 22, and I did it with one strand. I like how it's working out with one strand better. All right, this one we're going to mark here. It looks like corn. Is it just me, or that's all I've been thinking about? It looks like corn. What fabric count are you planning on working on for that one? Let me see. Is it that one? It has 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do that one. All right, for this one, I'm gonna work up, and then I'm gonna park over here. 38, 13. We're going back to the blues now. The blue green. 20 count as well. Nice. With one strand. Oh, no problem. Let me know your progress. Definitely interested in seeing how you work. How often do you stitch? You're probably gonna pass me. I haven't worked on that one this week. I need to get it on the rotation. I don't have like a specific rotation, honestly. I just pick whatever. The paper ones I've been working on about twice a week ish. I did the dinosaur one yesterday because I hadn't worked on it in a while, so I don't know. I think I should come up with a schedule. 1/1. Perfect. Nice, nice. Definitely again, once you start it, definitely post those updates. I'd love to see it. Let's all do a Sal. Every when? Let me know now so we can schedule it. Let's get it on the rotation. Stitching daily, nice. I have two. I don't see, but for the purpose of the channel, I've been trying to. I get once a week. I post other videos every Monday-ish. I post other videos of other projects that I'm working on. Like yesterday, I posted 2 crochet. I have a sewing one that I want to do this week that I've started working on. But definitely right now, cross stitch is hard, has had my mind. And because I have all these projects, you know, it kind of works because I can just rotate through them. I'm lucky right now because I'm not working. I have a summer break. So I have the time-ish. But definitely need to figure out once I get back to work. But I don't want to think about that now. We don't want to think about sad things. Because once I'm back at work, I don't have all the time in the world to stitch as much as I want to. Or I do take some projects to work sometimes when I have a little bit of extra time. But I usually take the smaller ones. I've been working on another embroidery project, which is Mexican style embroidery, which I also haven't worked on for a few weeks now. Alright, let's see. So I'm trying to get all the smaller stitches done because the remainder of these stitches over here is pretty much the same. I think it's 747. 747, 3756. And what other color do I have up here? Yeah, it's a lot of the same. Oh, look. We have more yellow. Alright, let's do those. 3822. 3822. Definitely getting these hoop holders or clamps have been life-changing. Life-changing at the moment, at least for streaming. They've been working out great. I don't like ninja stitches. Just gonna put that out there. Is there anybody that does? In all honesty. Done with that one. That one is going to be our part thread. What else? What else? What else? Done those, done those. We've done those. What is this blank square? 677. 3 stitches. Let's do it. Fighting with my needle again. In case y'all were wondering. Still here, just fighting with my needle. There we go. There we go. Unacceptable. All right. Around here. really should end my threads. I'll come back and do it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just realized that one of these is in the wrong spot. This one. Let me fix it just so I don't get confused. There. Okay. Perfect. Next one. What is this one? Alright, I'm gonna go back to blue. I'm gonna fill in up here. Should I work on those? I think I'm gonna get these done first. A few that I'm missing, which is not that one. Where is it? This one. There you go. 3813. Didn't we use one of those already? Oh, we do. It's the one we have parked. It's actually the one we have parked. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to end this thread and then use it for I'm gonna go back up here. There we go. Get these stitched. two, and then I'm just going to pin stitch here. Right there. And then we're just going to cut it. There you go. Those two. And then we have three over here. There we go. Pin stitch again, and then cut our thread. Not bad, not bad. What else do we have? What else do we have? Right, we have two more over here. Perfect. Perfect. I have quite a few more. What time is it? Not bad. Alrighty, I am gonna go ahead and stop there for today. I might come back a little bit later. Not exactly sure, but if you've been hanging out, I appreciate it so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I hope that I get to see you guys again. If I do come back later, I will schedule the live stream so you guys can keep an eye out so you guys can see when it's scheduled and you guys can join. If you watch this later, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.